Hello everyone, this is Abbas from T-Break and we are taking a look at the new Motorola Razr today. This is the phone. It's slightly big in size. Let me bring the iPhone 4 so you kind of get an idea about the size. It's a bit bigger than the iPhone 4 as you can see. And let me just put it here so you guys can kind of feel the difference. Now obviously where it is wonderful is if you can make out the thinness. The Motorola Razr is the thinnest smartphone in the market right now at just 7.1 mm. So let's have a look at this. Gorilla Glass on the front, Kevlar on the back, feels really nice. There's a little bump on top that kind of increases the width of it, and right here Motorola's placed the camera and the flash, and on top you can see the USB and HDMI along with 3.5 mm. On this side you've got the power button, volume keys, and on this side this little thing comes off where you can insert the micro SIM card and micro SD. Good to see that manufacturers are moving to micro SIM. We saw Apple adopting it, and then Nokia, and now finally Motorola embracing it as well. Okay, so on the front you've got this huge big glass panel. What I don't like much about is this frame. It just doesn't feel very premium. The device is also slightly light, which kind of prevents it from giving that premium finish or premium feel to it. But I really like this. This is wonderful. You've got 4 capacitive buttons at the bottom that sometimes don't light up depending on the light, but a lot of times they don't work. So 4.3-inch QHD Super AMOLED display. You can go back again. You can mute, unlock, go to camera straight away. So this is what your home screen looks like. You've got 5 home screens in total. Can't add or remove them, so it's a bit weird. I'm not sure why Motorola didn't allow that, but 5 in total. So here you've got your favorite contacts where you can just click and then just go to one of them, or what you can do is just swipe it down and all of your favorites come up, which is a pretty cool and nice way of getting in touch with the people that you're frequently in touch with. So let's move on this side. You've got widgets for music, Google search, and news, and over here you've got pictures from Facebook. Let's just go ahead and click that. It's got a nice little interface. If I move it like that, it kind of shows you the person who's uploaded and the picture itself, so you can kind of just move between them. Nice little interface, looks quite nice. Coming back to the home screen, on this side you have your social networking. Again, you can just tap on there and kind of go through your social network updates from different people. You can just click on me over here and it just shows your mentions in particular, or you can just switch that off and get everything on there. Going back to the home screen, the last one you have are quick controls for Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or whatever. Folders is something you can create and then put applications inside them. Now here I have just put Viber in there. When you create a folder, you have an option of selecting a template for, let's just say, all contacts, received Bluetooth files, internet radio, podcasts. It's a nice way of just creating some shortcuts. One of the things I really like about the Razr is the software that Motorola's bundled with it. Let's have a look at some of them. Under Files, you've got Motocast. Motocast is an application that you install on your computer, and then from your mobile phone you can access your files, your MP3s, your pictures, your Office documents, videos. I have installed it on my home computer. It's offline at the moment, but I've tested it out and works quite nicely. Something else that I really like is Smart Actions. Smart Actions basically just you can define a list of triggers and then actions. So triggers, let's say through GPS, when it locates that I'm at home, ringer volume gets down, or you can, let's just go back, and the low battery saver, when battery level is less than 20% and the device is not charging, it reduces the brightness, turns off GPS and background syncing. Let's go ahead and try and add a sample. So workout, battery extender, charging reminder, quiet locations. This works out really nice. I think it's a pretty good little piece of software that I think should be part of all Android phones, or actually all phones. It just kind of works around. Task manager. Let me just quickly show that to you. It's taking a while. So killing applications from here. One of the other things that I want to show you is if we just go into settings, data manager, this kind of shows you, you know how you've got an ICS, a little bit of information on how much data you've used, so it just kind of shows that across to you. Nice little thing. One of the places where the phone kind of falls a bit is at browser. I've noticed that at times, so you've got a swipe keyboard, let me just mention that real quick as well, so you can just swipe across. I prefer tapping, but yeah, you can very easily swipe across and it works quite nice. Sometimes the browser becomes a little unresponsive, especially with pages with flash on them. So this is our home page, and I see you can't scroll. Let me just close that pop-up. Let's go back and close. Okay, let's zoom in and close. So, okay, so scrolling is working right now, but at times it just doesn't want to work. Okay, there you go. See, it's gone again. So if I zoom in, then I can, but if I zoom out, the phone gets a little slow and the screen becomes a bit hot right around here. You can actually feel the temperature rising on there. So that is one of the issues that I found with the phone, but other than that, I think it's a pretty good phone, works quite nicely. Let me just go back to the home menu and show you guys. See, you can feel the lag now, it's gotten a little slow. Yeah, let me just quickly run you through the apps. Camera is pretty straightforward. You've got a menu here that you can slide in and out, and you can switch between front facing and back, and video and regular, and just tap to focus. Pretty quick to fire off as well. That is pretty much it for the Razr. Hope you enjoyed the review. Again, this is Abbas from tbreak.com.